Well. This time, in 2 weeks' time, exactly, I'll be on some dingy old tube on the way to the start of London Marathon 2024 start line. Let's talk about it. Hey, welcome back, you lovely people. Stephen Renz here once again. Sorry about the big breaks in video. I'll explain what's been going on. It's nothing bad, obviously, but I've been really attempting to make videos at least twice in the last 2 or 3 weeks, and my GoPro, this, is failing me big time. I won't bore you with that too much, but I'm taking the shots, I'm videoing, talking for 5 minutes flat, and when I get back, footage not available. Nightmare. I've done such a nice run last week, 15 miles on this very road, blue sky, beautiful surroundings. Get back, cut me short. Look online, it says when the camera's too cold, it just cuts you off without any warning. So I'm trying it again today, checking each video as I do them, making sure they're not cutting off on me. Okay, so as I said, 2 weeks time from now, I'll be in London amongst the masses of thousands of people that go there. I can't wait, but I'm also really nervous at the same time. I'm by myself this time. I'm not good at navigating around, things like that. I go to London, I'm with someone or a few people, and I'll just follow them around, enjoy myself. I don't have to do much thinking, you know. Here we are, I've got the email through yesterday. Red Wave 1, whatever that means. I think that might mean you're near the front of the not great people, if that makes sense. So that's good. Hopefully I'll be clear a bit of space in there for emerging people. But let's talk about training that really, because you've not heard much from me in the last sort of month really, so as we keep it quiet, get my head down and working. Okay, firstly, I just want to talk about injuries, or maybe lack of, I don't know. Let's just say this probably feels like the best condition I've ever been in getting up to a marathon. Not as in fitness wise, but probably as in injury wise. That's bearing in mind I've got like tendinopathy in my ankle, which actually isn't holding me back too much. I've met a great bloke called Mark. He's been doing my podiatry on my feet. My feet and ankles are a mess. Not the look of my feet, they're delicious. If you love size 11, crusty old toes with fungus toenail. But the general state of them being flat, horribly flat, and which causes pain in my ankles and my plantar and stuff like that. But I had one session with this guy called Mark, who lives just around the corner. He's very good, and he really kindly texted me a couple of days later saying, listen, I want to sponsor you, but not in a financial way as such, but I'd like to do your feet all the way up to London Marathon and get you there in the best nick we could possibly get you in. So, oh my good God, that's a really kind gesture. Bear in mind, those sessions cost £70 to go. He's doing doubles for me and shockwave treatment. If you never tried shockwave treatment, if you've got an old tendonitis injury or something like that, look into it and think about getting it done. It's almost like a cattle prodder, which don't sound good, it does hurt a bit, but it breaks down scar tissue in the injured area, finds the injuries, breaks them down, almost like you're starting again. And mine is 100% wafting away from seeing Mark. It depends how many sessions you need. But other than that, I was in the gym the other day. I was doing my usual sort of strength training routine, which is some circuits, quite straightforward, lunges, squats, heel raises, whatnot. And I lunged a little bit like this. And this hip here, the leg that kept back, went pop, click, and moved. And the guy I was training with called Steve was like, what on earth was that? Oh, that's my hip, don't worry about that. That's not meant to bloody happen. Anyway, I sat down, it started aching pretty badly. I realised I could walk, didn't even feel like I pulled muscle or nothing, like what the earth was that? Anyway, it's been aching for a good week after that. a weird dull inside ache. Not even like muscle, I ain't got a clue what happened to be honest, but what I've said online is that if you've got tight muscles in your hips, which I really do, I can't sit cross-legged on anything in a minute, when you stretch too far like that, sometimes the muscle or tendon can roll off of the sharp bone in your hip and make a twang, a noise, a pop, and I just feel like it's twanging like a freshly strung guitar that's still in tune. So I can still run. If I stretch too far forward, I can feel it still after like 3 or 4 weeks, but it's not stopping me at the minute, so I won't forget that ever happened. We carry on. Other than that, my body's in good shape to get to the start line in good nick with a bit of luck. It's so windy today, I can't tell you. I hope you can hear what I'm saying. You see my bonnet blowing all over the place. Wow. Okay, with regards to training, it's probably a bit might be fussed about, might not. It's been going well actually. I've been doing it fairly conservatively. Hope it's been enough to try and meet my targets in London. I suppose I'll be calling it sort of hybrid training because I've got London 2 weeks time, I've got MK marathon in 4 weeks time, which would be a training run. There's a reason for that. And in like 10 weeks time, 9 weeks time, I got Race to the King, which is 100k, my first ever ultra, which, and I shouldn't say, but it's probably my primary race and the one that I want to get sort of right more than any, even though London is sort of mega important for me. But I've kind of been following 2 plans alongside each other. Just before I talk about that, look at this. This is what Sunday morning runs are all about. That sun ain't blinding you. Probably not doing it justice either, but that's what's so nice to get out on the early morning Sunday run. Yeah, so I've been running 2 plans alongside each other and sort of selecting somewhere in between them all. So Race to the King's got a lot more sort of mileage, easy running, one session a week fast. My 3:30 plan for London has got only like 4 runs a week. 2 of them are fast, long one on the weekend, but the long ones on the weekend to sort of match it up distance wise and effort wise, obviously. So I was starting off by just doing 1 session at the start and sort of moved into doing 2 a week recently, so sort of carefully trying not to tire myself out by doing too much on them. Just selected wisely. If I feel like I've done enough hard work for the week, I'll just do 1 of the fast sessions. When the mileage is pretty low, I'll do 2. So that has been working. It's got me to where I am now, which is a good position. I just hope it's enough to go and try and do 8-minute miles for the whole of London. We'll see. I'm not massively fussed. That's always been my target for some time, as you know. But it ain't quite there. It ain't quite there. I feel like I've been going up sort of less than 10% for most of it, of distance, to not hurt myself, because I make the mistake of thinking I'm better than I am in the past, doing too much, adding too much on, doing extra fast sessions. I've never really got to the start of the marathon line in good nick, where I've not got no injuries, where I'm not sort of tired out from doing it, slightly overtrained maybe, I don't know. This time I feel like I've got there in the best nick I can for now, and what will be on the day as I head towards Race to the King in June, which is just a mad thought. 100k non-stop. Happy days, bring it on. Can't wait. So anyway, I have 2 weeks to go. I'm starting to taper. I've done my longest run last week, 18 miles. Today I'm doing 15 miles with some, I might do 5 miles at marathon pace, starting in 0.30 of a mile. So 5 miles at marathon pace. I'm not going to go too mad. The plan's trying to make me do a tempo run on like Thursday, which is 15 minutes really hard, little rest, 10 minutes really hard, little rest, 4 minutes really hard. Which sounds a little bit eager for 10 days before a marathon. I'm not sure about that one. I'll say how I feel. Do I just follow a plan, or do I do marathon paced run, 8-minute miles just below, and just make sure I'm getting to the line in good nick and not fatigued? I don't think there's too much more to say really, so this is probably the last footage you'll see on this camera. Hoping that this actually downloads my footage this time for a change. I have a new camera on order, a Insta 360 X2 I believe, so you get all that mad footage above, the invisible stick, whatnot. So that could be interesting. I'll try and learn to use that for London. I'll try and bring you some great footage for London and whatnot, but I'll hopefully see you in between with a bit of practice on that. Thanks for joining me. Let's hope I get there injury free this time. You'll all be saying, oh, the same old story if I don't, but this time I'm determined to get there in the condition I want to be in. So thanks for joining me once again. Please hit the subscribe button below. Loads of big races coming up, the biggest year yet. I look forward to bringing it all to you. Thank you so much for following along. Any advice below, please, I'm always happy to hear everyone's thoughts on running and what they think works for their marathons and whatnot. Steve runs, see you on the next one. Peace.